Hey guys, welcome back to another match reaction. Arsenal have just beaten Brentford 2 goals to 1. A crucial 3 points. Just a emotional roller coaster is the best way to describe it. And we're just gonna get straight into it. Look, Brentford, yeah, it was important. It was important that we win. Actually, scratch that. For us to win the league, we need to win every single game from now to the end of the season. And what's more important is we win today because Manchester City and Liverpool are playing tomorrow. So essentially, we are going to go second despite what the result is tomorrow. When the game first started, the first half was quite slow. Maybe it's because, we've been getting spoiled. The 6-0s, the 5-1s, all against these teams. And maybe we thought, it was going to be another one of those games today. Honestly, I'll be honest, I really thought we were going to win like 3-4 goals past Brentford, but unfortunately it was a complete opposite. Now we got the early lead, but apart from that we just didn't do much in the first half. We had a few chances. Kai Havertz, one of his chances, I think it was like a one-on-one, a chip almost, and it was offside. But apart from that first goal, which was a brilliant header by Declan Rice, we didn't really do much. But again, we always cause our own issues. Brentford were not even in the game, and flipping Ramsdale decides he's bored, wants to make the game a bit more interesting, decides to put one back, decides to put one for Brentford. What on earth was he thinking in that moment? Now, you can see, when you see it, he was going to kick the ball straight away, but for some reason he hesitated. Now unfortunately, that hesitation is what got Wissa that extra chance to go a bit more closer to Ramsdale, and what a stupid mistake, man. Brentford were not in that game at all, and what reminded me was the fact that we did that same thing against Liverpool, where a team is just not in the game. We're dominating, and for some flipping reason, we give the team another lifeline. And when the second half started, I'll be honest, I was a bit worried. I was having PTSD from last season when we did that, and I really thought, if this is the moment, we have to put it right, because we just can't afford to drop points. And the second half, man, that was a frustrating second half from Brentford. Every flipping second, these guys, you touch them, they fall on the floor, constantly pulling up on the floor, gain injuries, a little bit of a foul, they fall on the floor crying. It was just such an annoying second half. They just kept trying to time waste. And when it came to like the 70th minute, 75th minute, I was thinking to myself, I actually think we're not going to win the game, because we were getting chances, but unfortunately there was nothing too close. Of course, we had one chance where the Declan Rice hit the post. What a goal that would have been. But up steps Kai flipping Havertz. This March madness what Chelsea fans have been claiming, let's hope it continues, because all we need is for him to turn up to in March right now, because we have a few games coming up, very important games, and he steps up with another winner. And for me, I'll be honest, I wasn't a big Kai Havertz fan, but when I was watching the game, I was thinking to myself, this guy, no matter what happens, Kai Havertz cannot be substituted, because he's going to pull off one of these chances. And he came to him and he took the header and he got the winner. And now Kai Havertz is really proving a lot of the doubt was wrong. Personally, I was one of them. I wasn't a big fan of Kai Havertz signing when he first joined, but he's proving me wrong, and I'm happy to admit, if he keeps performing like this, I was wrong. I don't want to be right about Kai Havertz. I think he's a player that's misprofiled sometimes and misunderstood, but he's really finding his feet at Arsenal. These big goals he's coming up. And if you remember, in the reverse fixture at the G-Tech Stadium, he also scored the winner. So that's 2 winners he scored this season. Now, this is where, in these 10 games, in the last 10 games, this is where you need your big players to step up. And Kai Havertz is stepping up today. Saka didn't step up today, and we got another player to step up, which was Kai Havertz. I'm sorry to say also, if you are a Aaron Ramsdale fan, I think this is Aaron Ramsdale's last game. When he's conceded that goal, you could see Mikel Arteta's face. He was so angry, and I admit I was a bit harsh on Ramsdale for me personally, but I think this is it for Ramsdale. I just don't see how he's going to play. I just don't see his future at Arsenal anymore. I think this will be his last game. And when you look at the next few games coming up, Champions League, he's not going to be trusted for that. Premier League is not going to be trusted. So for me, I think that's it. I think we've seen the last of Aaron Ramsdale. Now, I don't want to single him out, but I think these are the players that you just can't keep in your team, man. You can't even keep players like Ramsdale on your bench, because I like Ramsdale, but these are the moments where ultimately the game is small margins, and if your keeper is doing that type of madness, and it's not the first time he's done it. He's done the same thing last season when he gave the ball away to Southampton. Last season we couldn't get away with it. Today we did get away with it, but we can't keep doing this now. And these players, you just can't keep them on the bench, because even if they only play 2 games a season, they still find a way to cost you. You saw it with Rob Holding last season, and now we're seeing it with Ramsdale again this season. He almost cost us in that game as well in the reverse fixture. So I think that's it for Ramsdale. Sad to say. But yeah, it was important that we got the win today. I keep saying Man City are playing tomorrow, so we had to keep up the pace with Man City and Liverpool, because if they both teams draw tomorrow, we stay top. So yeah, it was good. It was a great win, because I'll be honest, I was having PTSD, really bad PTSD. But yeah, that's the end of today's video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe if new.